Okay, welcome. Today we are going to go over wrists, forearms, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of fingers, and a little bit of neck stuff. And so ideally this flow is going to be for someone who sits at a desk all day, maybe someone who is dealing with carpal tunnel, maybe someone who drives a lot and shoulders are forward. So it's just going to be about a 10 to 15 minute flow, and then we'll get you out of here. So I hope you enjoy. All right, so we're going to start in a tabletop position. So bringing your hands in front of you and you're on your knees here. And then we're just going to spread our fingers as wide as you possibly can and then grip the mat. So you want to feel like you're suction cupping the mat with your hands. And so maybe your knuckles are coming up a little bit. That way we're using not only our extensors but our flexors as well, and we're not just dumping weight over our wrists. So engage by gripping the mat, and then we're going to shift our weight forward over our wrists and back and forward and back. This might be a little uncomfortable to some if your wrists are really sensitive, but then just stand a little bit closer with your knees and go forward and back here. That way your weight is distributed to your hips and your core, and you're not just dumping into your wrists. And breathe. Forward and back a couple more times. And one more. All the way forward and back. Beautiful. Now sitting on your heels, we can bring our wrists up, shake them out a little bit, and then we're going to lay them back down the opposite way. So palms on the ground still, but our forearms are going to be facing away from us. So again, we're going to come forward, but this time coming back is where we feel it. So back and forth, back and forth, and just make sure to breathe, stretching out the forearms a little bit. And if you sit back and you feel comfortable, you can try swaying side to side to see how that feels. If not, forward and back is totally fine. Just keep breathing. And let's do one more. Forward and back, and coming forward to release. Bringing your hands up, shake them out a little bit, and then we're just going to interlace the fingers and start making small circles to kind of get them out of that feeling. And make small circles in the other direction. And then release your hands and bring the opposite thumb on top as what you did. And if you don't know which one, it's the awkward hold. And go into small circles. And small circles the other way. And shake them out. Release. All right, from here we're going to stretch out in a different direction. So we're going to bring the tops of our hands onto the mat. We're going to do one at a time. So let's keep the left hand top of the mat, or top of the hand on the mat, and then we're going to take the right hand and put our fist into our palm, just to lock it in there. And then we're going to just make some movements with our shoulder or our elbow. That way we can feel the stretch from every angle, really stretching out our extensors. And breathe. Let's do two more. One and two. Beautiful. Bringing it up, shaking out a little bit, and switch sides. Right hand, top of the hand on the mat, left fist goes into the palm, and then just moving that shoulder or the elbow. And sometimes even just that movement takes a little bit of coordination. Like, what? How do you move your elbow while your wrist is on the ground? Breathe. Let's do two more. One and two. Beautiful. Bring it up, shaking it out. And now we're gonna do a little bit of finger push-ups. So we're gonna be working on the joints from the fingers to the palms. So bringing the hands in front of you again. Maybe you can bring your knees back a little bit more. And then we're just gonna lift where the fingers and the palms touch and back down. And lift and back down. Keeping your core tight, weight in your hips and your heels. You're not really putting much weight into your hands. And if you want, you can move side to side while you're up here and back down and up and down. A couple more times. And 2 more. Down, 1 more, up and down. Beautiful. Shake it out. And let's go ahead and interlace your fingers and just do some small circles again. And flip your grip, small circles. And release. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna take a seat on our glutes. Bring your legs into a comfortable seated position. If you need to put a pillow underneath your hips, you are more than welcome to. It makes your hips higher than your knees, so they're easier to fall open. And then we're just gonna go ahead and do some shoulder, more wrist and hand stuff, but we're gonna use our shoulders a little bit. So bring your arms up and imagine someone's really pulling you from either direction. And even that might be a zinging sensation. So imagine pulling, 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 woo, getting a little shock. Breathe. And now we're gonna bring our wrists into it. So using a little bit of strength and flexibility here, we're gonna bring our fingertips to the ground, press away, press. Imagine 2 walls are coming in on you and you have to use the back of your hand to hold them away. Beautiful. And then just flip your hand so you're still using your flexors, but our fingertips are now facing the ceiling, and press the wall away. And then we're going to flip the fingers so they're coming down to the ground. And now we're using our extensors. Again, press the ground or the walls away. And then rotate. This is probably the most zingy one for me. Again, pressing 2 walls away from you. And flip. And we're just going to do that a couple times. Rotate. And flip. Rotate. Using the extensors and then flip. Flexors. Rotate. Flip. Rotate. Let's do 1 more full set. Flip. Rotate. Flip. Rotate. And release. Whew. Breathe. Let your arms relax a little bit. All right, now we're going to be working on our shoulders. So we're going to kind of try to open the chest. Oftentimes when we're sitting at a desk all day, our shoulders are forward using the mouse, typing, driving, reading. Our shoulders come forward a lot. And so what we want to do is open up the chest and shorten the back. And so I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing. Sitting here, nice and tall with our spine, we're going to inhale our arms up. And then exhale our arms into cactus arms as we proud our chest and look up just a little bit. Not like this, just like this. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms down. Inhale all the way up. I'll show you from another view. Exhale, cactus arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. We'll go one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, proud chest. Cactus arms. And release. We're going to do another one. So again with cactus arms, but the inhale and exhale are going to be on different times. So we're going to inhale, open. Exhale, fold, bringing your elbows together, okay? So staying nice and tall with our seat, we're going to inhale, open the chest, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, elbows together around your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, chin comes up, open the arms, proud chest. Exhale, round, tuck your chin, elbows touch. 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 1 more. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into a couple of rotations. So relax your shoulders a little bit. And then we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you, looking over your left shoulder, going into a little twist. And breathe. And slowly release back to center. Going on the other side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand behind you, left hand on right thigh, looking over your right shoulder. Breathe. And slowly release back to center. Let's do one more time on either side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to left thigh. Look over that left shoulder. Maybe going more into a twist, only if it feels good. If it is painful, back out. And release, slowly coming forward. One more time over the right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand back, left hand on right thigh, looking over that right shoulder. And slowly release back down to the center. Beautiful. Now we're just going to end off with some head and neck stuff. So we're going to bring our right hand behind the body to grab our left elbow. And if that's not possible, you can always just interlace the fingers behind you, making sure that your chest is nice and proud right here instead. But I like grabbing my elbow. So I'll show you from the front view. We're going to grab that arm, and then we're just going to allow our right ear to fall towards the right shoulder. So since we're holding that left arm down, we'll feel a little bit more of a pull. And notice how I'm not trying to get my right ear to my right shoulder. I'm just letting it fall there. Wherever it stops, it stops. And then maybe you can start saying yes by nodding your head slowly. Take your time and breathe. Maybe if you notice a point that pulls a lot, you can stop there for a moment and really breathe into it. And moving. Let's do 2 more nods. 1 more. And slowly, when you're ready, releasing your head back up to the top, and then switch arms. So if you grab the elbow, use the left hand now to grab the right elbow. And if you're not using this one, then you can always just keep your hands interlaced behind your back. And then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And breathe. And start nodding down and back slowly. Always breathing in and out through your nose. And again, if you notice there's a point on this side that pulls a little bit more than anywhere else, maybe just stay there, still. and breathe into it. And when you're ready, moving again, slowly nodding. And we'll do 2 more. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Releasing back up to the center. And you can bring your hands onto your thighs, and we're just going to do some full neck circles before we get out of here. So dropping your right ear to your right shoulder, then slowly letting it come down, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, then look up at the ceiling. And just go wherever the range of motion allows you to go. Don't push or pull any extra. Just get that range of motion. And maybe go the other direction. Let's do 3 circles this way. And 1 more. When you get up to the top, just go ahead and release your head back to neutral. Okay, that was the flow. I hope you enjoyed it. It's nice and short, and I suggest using it a couple of times, or maybe just remembering some of the moves and using them on your own as often as you can, especially if you're dealing with carpal tunnel. So enjoy. Thank you for coming.